Hey, good morning, people. This is your girl SJ, and today is a day of inspiration. And as you can see me, I'm looking fabulous. I'm feeling myself. And you can get my own face being all sexy all too. I know, right? Yeah. So, what I'm about to say here is that I see today we have a lot of men and women of God preaching the word of God to inspire lives. But the problem I have with these people is that the gospel is free. Today you have people, the minute you take telephone or you go in the church, they want you to pay money for the gospel. The gospel is free, people. And everybody that goes to that church has the same authority in them, like the man of God or the pastor or the lady pastor or whoever. We have the same authority. So, no one has the right to take advantage of another person because they want to be part of the things of God. They have people who are preaching, senseless things nowadays. Like preaching to people, do not do this, do not do that, do not wear this, do not. God did not tell us that an unworthy person is not worthy to be called in his kingdom or in his house or to be taught the things of God. People come to church willingly because they want to be part of a community or organization or place where they can be taught, they can be loved, they can be appreciated. Not a place where their pockets can be exploited, their life can be turned into a hell, like the pastor telling them what to do, the bishop or what. Those things are not necessary, because when we die, a bishop died, a pastor died, they all go 6 feet exactly where nobody go, like they call them. We all go 6 feet under the ground. So, if you want to serve God because God will mold you in his own way. He will strengthen you in his own way. When you're in your lonely nights, in your quiet hours, in your house alone, it's only the unseen Messiah who is there with you. Nobody else is there with you but yourself. And yourself is the one that conquer your pain and your struggle. Not the pastor preaching, not the bishop preaching, or not somebody else coming preaching. It's you yourself. So what I'm trying to say is that God gives us authority to mold ourselves in a way that he brings our strength back when we decide on being what we want to be. But you need people who have the courage, the guts, and the things they preach, which they do. Not only preaching to you, wearing clean clothes, coming in the church in the morning, and you see them like, oh, good. But do you know what they do in the dark places? You don't know. You were not there with them. So you believe in yourself when you go to church. All those miracle things, you can do them yourself. If you just sanctify yourself and give yourself time to understand, and got people who will preach to make you to understand where your strength lies, make you understand where your purpose lies, make you understand who you really are. We come to God because it's a kind of inspiration of our life that makes us to change from certain attitudes to a good one, meaning that we know ourselves to be more stronger, more wiser, more capable of doing those things that we felt that we could not do on our own. Because when God starts to use you in his own way and you start to understand the ways of God and start to pray and believe in the invisible and like have the courage of your own strength within you, then you start to understand where you belong, start to understand those weakness in you, you start to understand who you really are, you start to understand where you can work on yourselves. So it is not about anybody fixing your life for you. It's about yourself taking the stand, taking the courage, taking the guts to do what you believe in and do it for yourself. Because nobody can make you comfort. They can only have people who can be an inspiration in your life, people who can inspire you, people who are mentor, like you see them as strong people and you being inspired because of their strength, because of who they represent, of the things they do and the characteristics they impact in your lives. So people, when you go to church because you want to be there, not because the pastor wants you to buy him rose words. All these men of God who are so money greed and so materialistic, they are not men of God. They are still watered in the word and still have eyes for material things. Because when you start being in the things of God fully and start to believe God supply your needs. And God make you to not value material things for yourself, but for the people that comes to your church, for the people that are in need, for the people who are in the need of being giving back strength, giving back courage, giving back the positive vibes that they need in their lives. So men and women of God who's asking congregation to pay you, they are not entitled to pay you because they are not the cause of your problem. They are not the one to buy your women him or hair all reaching to the butt or buy you rose words. You can still go and work for money, work and earn money and come and build your ministry. People are not responsible because they're coming to your church to pay you money. God did not call anybody to exploit people or the money and be a hypocrite to his word by telling people, you have to pay me, you have to give me this. Nobody entitled to give you anything because the gospel is free of charge. So if you need some inspiration in your life and you need somebody to talk to, you can always count on me because I've been from tough, rough, rocky roads and God has imparted wisdom in me. And I believe God because He is my strength. I can do whatever I want because God lives within my heart. He did not live on my clothes. I can wear clean clothes and stand before you, but I can be really dirty in my back. I can wear clean clothes, come in the morning and preach, but I can be really nasty in my house. So people, it's not the physical appearance of a person, it's your heart. One love and thanks for watching my video. I hope it was kind of word of inspiration and I'm always here for you, okay? When you need somebody to count on, give me a holler and I will be there. I got your back though.